with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good afternoon, I'm Elspeth Meisner, and thank you for joining us for your Erie News Now Weekend NOWCAST. Starting with new information today, we have no new COVID-19 vaccine data for this afternoon, but we will have the latest on air and online when we get it, so be sure to stick with Erie News Now. Well, Memorial Day is next weekend, and dozens of students from McDowell's ROTC program spent the morning placing flags at the graves of men and women who fought for our country. Take a look at this video with over 50 students along with their family and friends as they spent a few hours this morning at Calvary Cemetery in Mill Creek, placing nearly 6,000 flags at the graves. Students we spoke to who are freshmen said it was their first time participating in today's event. They said it was great to see what a difference all their hard work made.
I also think it's really nice once we're starting to get done, or when we are done, to just look back and see what you did, and you can just see the wave of a ton of flags on all the graves. It looks really, really nice.
And these students have a busy weekend ahead of them as they plan to do this tomorrow at the Soldiers and Sailors Home. But why did they get involved with ROTC? Hear their answers tonight on Erie News Now at 6 o'clock. We have new information today after dozens of fire departments spent over 6 hours battling flames. This was at the Roadhouse 698 where it burned down on Friday night in Edinburgh. The fire started just before noon, and by the time crews arrived, the building was severely damaged. Crews kept the fire from spreading, but the building was a total loss. Route 6 and 89 were both closed off for more than 6 hours on Friday. Take a look at that crazy video right there.
What made it so hard to put out was basically that it was basically fully involved when we get here, and that makes it extremely difficult to get a head start on it. The main building here was obviously on fire, and then the secondary building pretty much behind me caught shortly afterwards. Due to the high temperatures that we're experiencing today, that can also influence the fire as well.
And although part of the building was still standing, after the fire, emergency crews had to knock it down to make sure that the fire was completely out. Turning now to some more lighter news for today. If you're looking to enjoy that warm weather outside, well, there's a new activity that might be perfect for you and your family. The erieland lighthouse is finally open to the public. It'll be open for tours every Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Tours will be offered free of cost at the first Tuesday of every month. Visitors will be able to climb the tower, learn about the history and the function of the lighthouse, and enjoy the panoramic views of Lake Erie, Presque and the North Pier Lighthouse. Meantime, the Presque Lighthouse will reopen for the season on May 27th, just a few more days to go. And we want to make sure you join us next Friday for an hour-long special Presque a centennial celebration. We're showcasing Presque like you've never seen it before. It premieres next week at 7 p.m. on WICU. And we're going to stick to the warm weather for a little bit longer since it's finally here. People were flooding to Erie to pitch tents and park campers. We visited Presque Passage on Friday and found many happy campers setting up campsites to hang out for the weekend. Campground owner Matt May says he can't believe how fast the park is booking up for the season. Memorial Day is officially when the camping season starts, but there's already a big turnout at the park.
I mean, we're sold out for half the summer already. Almost all of July is sold out, even the weekdays. So it's, it's kind of stuff that eventually happened, but it's happening way sooner this year that people are looking for something to do.
And let's say maybe you don't want to stick on the land for this summer. Maybe you might want to go out to the sea. Well, after more than a year of being docked because of the pandemic, the popular Letty G. Howard will soon set sail in Erie once again. On Friday afternoon, the ship set sail for the Great Lakes Shipyard in Cleveland, Ohio, where the ship will go through Coast Guard inspection, maintenance, and be repainted ahead of the season. The ship will then return back to right here in Erie in about 2 weeks, and they'll be ready to set sail with up to 34 passengers.
This is one of the things that the flagship Niagara League does for our community. It's having Letty G. Howard out there, sailing on the bay every day. This summer we're going to be operating primarily off of Dobbins Landing, and we'll have the ship there. We'll have tons of availability for people to go out and go sailing.
And certainly it looks like a lot of fun right there. Well, that will do it for your Erie News Now Weekend Nowcast. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to tune into Erie News Now at 6 for the latest news, weather, and sports. Have a great day.